Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Cardz TV, and welcome to Card Sketch Saturday. Every Saturday, we're going to have a brand new card sketch, and I'll make a card out of it. And you can follow along and make one too. Now, if you look at the sketch, and this is Cardz TV sketch number 38, I've included all the measurements for you. But if you don't want to use these measurements, you can change them any way you'd like. If you don't want a circle, leave it off or use a different shape. This is just to give you a starting point to get you going on your card, because we all get stuck from time to time. I know I do, and these really help. I'll tell you one other thing and then we'll get started on our card. I've got the measurements down here for solid mats, because I like to mat my pattern paper with a solid mat. So the measurements on here are for the solid mat, and then I'll give you a different measurement for the pattern paper. If you don't like to mat with a solid mat, then use these measurements for your patterned paper, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, if we look, and we have a card base of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Mine's white. Now, for my solid paper, I look right here. This is 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be the mat for my patterned paper. And I've cut all my pattern paper down 1/8 of an inch according to the measurements on here. So this one is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And you can tell it's going to be a Valentine's card, right? I love this paper. It's so cute. Very colorful, even though it has a black background. The next mat is 4 1/2 by 2 3/4, and that's this one right here. And it's black, and it's going to go a little closer to the right-hand side. Then on top of that, my pattern paper mat is going to be 2 5/8 by 4 3/8. That's going to go right there. Now I'm going to get my glue and get these adhered down, and then I'll show you what comes next. Our next mat is going to be this one right here, and this is 4 by 2 1/4. This is also a black mat. It's going to go down right here. And on top of that, I have a pattern mat. And this is 2 1/8 by 3 7/8. And remember, guys, if you don't want to do mats for yours, just use the measurements here for your pattern paper. I just like to put solid mats on mine. So we'll go ahead and get this adhered together and adhere this to the front of the card. I just love all these papers together. That is so cute. Okay, our last mat is 2 1/4 by 2 1/2, or 2 1/2 by 2 1/4, and it's black. It's going to go right about there, and then here's a white one, and this one is 2 1/8 by 2 3/8, and this is where I've stamped my sentiment. I found all these papers and this cute little stamp in my stash, and this says "Sending My Love," which will go on right there. So I'm going to get these adhered together, and then we'll come back and get this little card finished. It's a really quick one, and I think it's turning out real cute. Okay, the last element we have to have is this right here, and instead of a circle, I'm using this little red heart, and this was cut at 1 1/2 inches, and I used the George cartridge, but you can use a punch, a die, whatever you have to cut out a little heart. If you want to use a heart, you may want to stick with the circle, but I've got this one popped up on some foam tape, and I'm going to add that right here. I really love this little card. Now, if you're like me and you like using card sketches, just go on over to my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com. You'll find all 38 sketches over there, and they're all free to download. I hope you all enjoyed putting this little card together with me. Thank you so much for coming by today. I really appreciate it. I love you all. God bless you all. And I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.